Well, this is my 1965 workshop trailer, ex-army of course. I picked this up quite a few years ago and basically it's in the same condition as when I picked her up. I haven't done any restoration work or anything like that on it, but it's a great little trailer, pretty robust as you would expect. I'll show you firstly the compliance. I'm not sure if you're going to be seeing that. There we go. Chassis number 59 and date of delivery is looks like their 11th of 1965. So it's quite original. The only thing obviously is the addition of the roof racks, as you might call it. But essentially everything's the same. It's got the tub of a workshop ute, the series ute, and those who know about these vehicles will recognise the shape inside. So it's not a box trailer type, but it's sufficient for taking all my camping gear through. Underneath, it's got the original equipment, original springs. They even got the shocks there. And what I love about it too is that the hubs are grease. You can re-grease the hubs, so they're quite good like that for maintenance. But you can see that basically I haven't done any work on that, so that'll be a future restoration project, I think. But yeah, aluminium body, which means that unlike the number 5 trailer, it doesn't rust. So this lid comes off like that, and yeah, it's quite good to fit all my camping stuff in there. I don't really use it for anything else aside from that. The canvas itself is not in bad nick either. There are a little imperfections here and there. I'm thinking about potentially putting some kind of a canvas treatment on there, except I don't know what to do yet. So if you've got any ideas about canvas treatment and so on, I'd love to hear about it. And yeah, I mean, this roof rack here, this rack on the caravan, on the trailer, is actually quite good for a rooftop tent. So that might be something I might consider in the future as well. When that caravan isn't in use, I'll use this. It's got these, anything about these rails is that it does make it a bit difficult to remove the canvas from there. It can be done, but it's just a little bit of a nuisance. And it's got these non-standard toolbox here, which actually happens to be quite useful for storing other stuff. I've got some of my recovery gear in there, etc. But yeah, it does quite a good job. Still got the original hatches here, even with the chains. This one over here, the little latch thing is broken off. I've got to see if I can find an original one. These are just basically running the standard, I would believe the kind of Defender type size tyres, 235 85 16s. And I've got the spare under here, which is mounted and held in by, I believe, a non-standard wheel support and brackets and so on, but it does the job quite well as well. There's underneath. Chassis wise, it's all pretty okay for its age. I mean, as I said, I haven't done any work to it. It has been used. We've gone camping. In fact, we were about to go up to Bridport, north of Tasmania, about a 3.5 hour drive, and it's actually, this thing tows beautifully. It uses the standard pin tool type setup. What I've done is I've actually unbolted that out and modified it so this actually does, with a bit of force, does actually swivel, because obviously on the Disco, that doesn't swivel. so both on the Disco and here were locked. So I figured if in the event of a trailer rollover, that this could actually pivot and the trailer can roll over without putting any undue force on the vehicle. So it's even got the grease nipple there. Chain is original, and this is what's used to keep the trailer up. It's got one here, as you can see, using, I'll show you the back ones, using this kind of setup where you loosen it off and then turn it, lift it off its mount, and then you just drop it and then retighten it. Quite a simple and ingenious little setup. Other non-standard items, of course, are the LED lights. This is original, and these are original as well. Of course, this is next to useless in a non-military environment. And of course, wiring does the job, but it will need to be redone again. But as I said, the tub being aluminium, there's no issues there of rust, as you can see. Got some blocks here, but you can kind of see the condition anyway. So yeah, if you know anything about these trailers, history of these trailers and anything like that, I'd love to hear about it. I don't know much about the history of military vehicles. What I'd love to do in the future is to get a something like a Series 2A, and have this and the Series 2A as a complete unit. I think it'll look awesome. Kind of like a bit of a Sunday driver thing. All right, well, that is the trailer. As I said, drives or tows really well. Has been great for camping. The fact that it's got the canvas cover has been a real handy thing to have. Things don't get wet. And when I do a resto project on this, I'll put that up and video the process as well. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.